don't like the way I look at pictures, videos. Too late for that, huh? My neck, I need the higher turtleneck. I'm driving. I'm going 12 miles an hour. In case you're worried about the danger of me videoing and driving, listening to Tom Petty. I'm behind an empty cotton gin, and I'm going to a funeral. Hi, Elizabeth. That was at 2. It's 3:30. Been waiting to hear from you all day. What was I doing? Oh, I've been like on the phone and emailing. What else did I do? What did I do? Was I supposed to do a video? You know, I don't know where the day went. Well, I stayed at school a while this morning. Turn the music down. And hung out in Amos's class. Hey, Cassandra. And screwed around. And then, oh, there's a lot of cotton on the road. I didn't write a story. I got a lot of stories though. There's my friend Donna. So tonight, I think at 9, I'm gonna do a news video for everybody, but I just wanted y'all to know so you'd be ready. And we're gonna talk about a few topics. The GoFundMe account, yes, that has taken up an immense amount of the day. Oh, I know. The mother, you know what? Christmas tree. I didn't finish. Now I've just remembered I didn't finish. I got the lights almost put on it, and then I got distracted. But that's what I did. And I cleaned up the house like for 2 minutes. I mean, these cotton farm equipment. Yes, the GoFundMe is at almost 20,000. I did not expect that. I think my hope initially was like maybe 10, but then it looked like it was going to be 5, and I think her mother was thrilled. But I'm going to cut off the donations before it hits 20, because when it hits 20, GoFundMe sends you have to do a W-9, which means taxes could possibly be paid. Not definitely, but maybe. And it's just not worth the hassle. One, it would be about 6,000. So I don't think the GoFundMe is going to raise that much more. I mean, so anyway, and then I can't imagine if I kept money aside for taxes, I would be obliterated. So I ain't doing that. Yes, the money is not out yet, but GoFundMe said that the withdrawal request has been made, and it will be at my bank. And then they said, well, you need to ask your ACH person. The ACH person is the person that takes in money, because they said they can hold it up a few days. So I called my bank and talked to my friend Martha, who works here. And she was like, the ACH person says there is no hold up. I mean, GoFundMe is full of shit. I just can't not like them any more than I do. So anyway, whenever they get the money there, they said they were going to do it immediately, but that could be 4 days. 19,522. Well, I'm going to this reception for the funeral because I've clearly missed the funeral. So you better text me if it gets to like 19.9, and then I'm going to turn it off. So anyway, and I think the family will end up getting about 19, I think, from the fees, taken, which is annoying, but I don't know any way around that. Oh, the sun is so bright. And, the water's clear too. Anyway, so yes, that took a lot of time, but in a good way. Oh, and then my bank I'll pay the $23 fee myself, and we can wire the money directly there, like within a matter of minutes. So we're just gonna do that because my other thought was I could drive and take it, but you know what? She got shit to do. She doesn't need to hang out with me. And so, anyway, we're just gonna get it wired to her. And as much as I would love to hug her neck, I need to be here for my children too. And don't need to be tired for the weekend. We have singing tomorrow night in the flotilla. And I also hesitate to I've been amazed at how many people, I mean, not y'all, but are like, well, hey Janet, like you're doing this for some sort of pat on the back. I mean, clearly, I would tell anyone that's going to do something nice, you ain't getting a pat on the back. You're going to get accused of being like a fraud, a thief, a crook, something. But I don't want to do anything to perpetuate that. Though, gosh, I really would love to see her. So anyway, really hit me that I wanted to see her that much until right then. But it's an option. I have nothing else to do tomorrow. And even if I did, that's not important. It's not important. And I was hoping the money would be here, but it's not. So I have some story ideas and I need some help. I know the one I'm going to do tonight is about this young man that has Down syndrome and plays on his football team. And his mother sent me this video of him doing a touchdown, which they like arranged with the other team at the end. It is the best thing you have ever seen. And just talked about how the coach had made it work and he's been on the team, and it is going to be a good post. My only trouble is I've got to show the video, obviously, but there's this great photograph that goes with it. So anyway, I might try to pitch it to the Today Show with the photo. Maybe Love What Matters. Anyway, it's really good. So I'm definitely doing that because it was last night. You know, when things are like time, it's good. Another thing, I have 6 stories ideas. Another thing, somebody just sent me this message and they said, oh, Congresswoman is trying to push for 911 operators to be, oh my gosh, I realize I don't know where I'm going. I got 10 minutes. 911 operators to be first responders. I mean, that is brilliant. I know it'd be more expensive, but think of how many problems go on with 911 operators when they're like, sir, can you calm down? I mean, like, to really have people that are well trained, it would be amazing. I mean, I watch a lot of Dateline, so I see how much of the stuff gets effed up. Anyway, that's another idea. Another story that this is sort of going to make you a mad one. An editor at the Richmond Times-Dispatch wrote an article yesterday on how children with autism are disruptions in class and cost too much in the public school system. Well, Ellen, they'd be able to staff them because they'd get paid more. That's the problem. A telecommunicator. Yeah, I mean, you would pay people more and you would expect them to do more. That's my thought. Yay, Kim is one. So anyway, so the autism article is, hey Heather, horrible. And the interesting thing about it is it doesn't have an author's name, but we figured out, we think, who's written it. It's between 2 people. I think it's this guy with the last name of Bacon, who started there on Monday. And I ain't heard back from nobody. In fact, I need to call them again. Where are you headed? I'm going to the reception for Nancy Rasco, Miss Manners, you know, my Miss Manners person. I meant to do a post for her today and I didn't. Might have to do it right when we get off the phone. Anyway, she was killed in a car accident. She's 86, and somebody that I really counted as a friend. No, y'all cannot let me get distracted. Okay. Another story is, oh, this is really a good one. In Darien, Connecticut, I mean, I had to send a message to the head of the school board. They're not going to let parents go to lunch anymore because they have so many parents that go to lunch to open up milk cartons and help with social issues that the school has said, oh my God, it's a huge pain in the ass. They have 7 parents every day at the elementary school eating lunch. I mean, I just can't tell you how much I like that. At first I was like, oh, that's terrible. But then when I read Darien, Connecticut, people are, Thomas rode the bus with badge. Oh God. The median income is $200,000. I just think it's really funny because it's there's been restricted airspace on the helicopters. I know I'm evil, I can't help it. And then, were there any more stories? Let's see, the Down syndrome story about the boy with Down syndrome, the telecommunicators, Darien, Connecticut, autism, Hania. I think that's about it. Why don't they limit it to 1 to each person once a month max? Because then the school would have to spend have a whole person to monitor lunch things. I think you can do it on a birthday and for a special occasion. But I mean, the people that are going to eat lunch are awful. Free birthing story. Oh gosh, I forgot I have to do that one. That one is so depressing though. Lady that had a baby at home and didn't go to get help and then the baby died. And then she never was like, oh, I guess I killed my baby. It was like, well, it just happened because I had a strep infection. That's why you go to the doctor. I mean, good heavens. Anyway, I vote for the telecommunicator story. I have the information I can send you. Okay, Kim, just send it to me in a message, or you can email it to me. Adrian Wood at Tales of an Educated Debutante. I think we're going to have to do the Miss Nancy story here today, because she died and I love her. And then I'll have to do the football one maybe tonight, because it's so good. Hi, Christy. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off the phone because I've got to figure out where I'm going. To Hope Plantation. Thank y'all. I'll see you tonight at 9-ish. Okay, goodbye. All right, everybody likes the telecommunicator. Okay, we'll do that on Monday. That's a good Monday type of story. And it's not time pressing. You gotta do the time pressing ones first. I know y'all are like, oh my God, why'd you ask me? Christy, it's not your fault. I didn't tell anybody. I just thought, well, I'm in the car. I need to catch up with them. Tonight, though, at 9. See y'all.